What is happening, folks? Welcome to season 6 of Glory in Paradise with Monaco. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this series, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below and subscribe if you're new as well. And yeah, so obviously this chance to get through. But first of all, guys, thank you so much for support on the channel. As always, down below are links to my Discord, Twitter, Twitch, and all that kind of stuff. Also, there's a Facebook link down there as well. I'm going to try and get enabled quickly if I remember to do it on the YouTube default settings where for uploads. So yeah, just a quick announcement. This series is going to go to end of the year. I don't foresee. In fact, I'm confirmed now. We're going to keep doing this end of the year. I don't have a series in mind to do after this, and I'm wary of the time scale of a new series as well. If we were to start a new series and then they drop the game in November, you know what I mean? There's no point. So yeah, Monaco to end of the year. There will be a little break, I think, from FM, maybe a week or two before the new game comes out. Where I usually do it is 1 week. It's 2 weeks. It's a 2 week break. 1 week. It's 2 weeks of me taking a break from it, but in reality, it's 1 week of not recording it and another week essentially of no upload. So you get upload. I don't record it for 2 weeks, but you get a week of uploads and a week of no uploads. So that's how I usually do it. But obviously, the date for that. So we've got some chances to go through. Some very good ones. Interesting transfers, to say the least. Let's have a look. So I thought I'd start with the outgoings first. I sold Bakayoko for £35.5 million to Bournemouth because I want to promote Noah to the first team. He's 29 years old. It was a decent fee they offered from me. He got his wages off the book as well to allow other signings to come in. And yeah, just felt like it was time to move him on. And I didn't know it was much difference between him and Noah. So he's gone to Bournemouth. Jean-Pierre went to Inter Milan for £13 million. He basically, it just had to happen really. I've got some young talent coming through that I've got, especially one certain player I've signed, and just tried to get as much money as I could for him, but they just kept offering really low money. So I thought let's get him out the door because otherwise I'm going to have an extra player. Also, I moved him on because he's a Brazilian, and again, I'm only allowed 4 non-EU players in my squad, and with the young players I'm bringing in, I wanted to just free up some space. So yeah, he's gone. He's gone to Inter Milan. Good luck to him. But yeah, just bigger picture. I had to move him on. I said I'd sell him, and I did. In the season review, Ballatore gone to Rangers for £11 million, rising to 13 million, I believe, if I remember correctly. Again, Sancho's there. I've got a young left back I'm excited about. And I've also got some young left backs I'm keeping an eye on as well as an alternative. He served his purpose. Just again, you got to move on and you know, make some space. He's gone to Rangers. Interestingly, I bought a player from Rangers, which I'll reveal in a second. And Bakary Soumare's gone to Bakashia. Is it Bakash? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. For £8 million, rising to £10 million as well. And yeah, just didn't really fit in the team now with the development of Thiago and obviously who I signed a massive transfer. And I got basically what I paid for him. I paid like 10.75, and I'm going to get at least hopefully 10.5. So I've not made much loss on him, and he got us through those early years of trying to build the team up. So yeah, time to move on. The other outgoings, I'm not going to go through. I'll go a quick overview in a second, but there were small deals, players that weren't even in the first team. So the first player I've signed was a young player called Sunday. Yeah, he's called Sunday. Just very cheap, could become decent according to my scouts, but I just thought it was a very cheap deal, and I just throw it in there as maybe it could be a fluke and a really good player. But yeah, not much money there, £1 million. Another player I signed, again, and ballwing midfielders like box, young talent, Augustin Cazorla. Just again, he's got good potential. Cost me £4 million from Boca. Again, he's Argentine, but he can actually potentially play for Italy. So I'm hopeful that someone plays him for Italy, a European club. But yeah, he is potentially very good. He's very aggressive, but he's on loan. He's going to be the second fiddle to Noah, and I think he could be very good. He's got 16 free kicks, good pace, good stamina, good agility and balance. Yeah, a lot of potential in this guy. But the problem is the Argentinian thing. And yeah, I may have to move some players on and try and focus more on EU players going forward. Daniel, I'm going to call him Daniel. I got this guy from Dortmund for about £4.4 million. Again, just a young attacking midfielder who could develop pretty well. He's on loan at Atletico Pamplona just to get some first team football. Obviously, I'm thinking long term. I did say in the season review that I'm going to start planning to just try and bring young talent in and develop it a bit more if I can. I'm still working on bringing a lot more young players in. I'm going to use basically my money I've got, trying to find some really young 15, 16, 17 kind of players and bring them in if I can. So yeah, just another young talent. I think he could do well, but it's cheap. If he does even half decently, it's profit at least. Juan Manuel Moroni is a young left winger I picked up because again I'm thinking long term. He's Argentinian again, which is a problem. But he cost me £4.4 million again, relatively cheap. The potential is insanely high, so I think he could be very good for us in the future. He's on loan at Rem right now just to get some first team football. He can play inside forward. He's left footed. There's another player I got my eye on as well. In this league, but I couldn't sign him because he's already signed a contract. Basically, I will try and show him after I've done this review quickly, but he has got amazing ability and he could be very good for us, but I couldn't get him this year because of the contract situation. So the first major deal I've done was for Graham Gebby from, is it Rangers I got him from? No, Aberdeen. Where did I get Rangers from? Yeah, this kid came up on my scouting screen. I looked at him, saw the potential, saw the marking, tackling, heading and pace, and I thought, yep, I want this guy. It cost me £10.5 million. I did say I was going to sign you centre back. I thought it'd take longer to find it in this guy. This transfer was done so quickly. The fee was relatively straightforward. And yeah, he's Scottish as well. A Scottish centre back playing in Monaco. Just had to do it when I saw the stats. I think he'll get football this year. I could generally start this guy now. And I don't think it'd be a problem. So that's really good for a second string centre back. So the first major deal that I have done was for Rafael Reis from Benfica. When I saw this guy, I fell in love instantly because he has got insane potential and look at his stats already. £60 million, he cost me 30 up front, 30 next year. I do that a lot. I do that a lot in my games this year. Because again, you'll see why I have to do that in a second. Just loving this guy, his free kicks, his first touch, his corners, passing, technique, long shots could do some work, but again, we've seen guys with 9 long shots score belters past me. So yeah, I think this kid could be fantastic. He's a squad player as well, which is brilliant. So he will rotate with Asensio, and I think he could do very well for us. But the big deal, the big transfer that I did, it was a massive fee, but I had to do it. Andil Stevens. When I saw this guy's physicality, I was in love. The problem with this guy is the fee was £108 million. I managed to do it in installments, but he had a clause in his contract that meant I couldn't do it. He's got look at his dribbling, his first touch, his passing, his pace, his stamina, his jumping reach. He looks absolutely a phenomenal player that will be fantastic for us. I looked at the guy from Hertha Berlin, which I mentioned in the season review. The problem with that guy was this same thing, that the £108 million release clause. And I thought, if I'm going to pay £108 million for a player, this is what I'm going to go for. So these guys are going to rotate with Thiago, and I think finally we've got 2 world-class centre midfielders in there who can do really well for us. He'll probably start more now because of the obvious reasons. So overall, we spent £193 million and we brought in £78 million. I saw people like Lazaro and William Grubels, because they weren't in the first team. Obviously, these players went on loan as well. There's still possibility I'm going to do some more transfers, but they're going to be smaller fees. I'm looking at some young talent, which I'm going to try and find now on here for you. Where is he? I don't know. I can't remember if I've got him on. Right, and there's a good guy here, joining. Again, another left winger, German. He's got great potential as well. This is the guy I think more than likely will be my long-term left winger. There's a guy, I'm trying to find him now, guys. I need to find him for you because he looks really, really good, but it's the problem was the fee in the contracts. So this is the guy I've got my eye on. For a simple reason, he can play inverted winger, inside forward, and winger. He's got the pace, he's 2-footed, and got a grip crossing. Finishing a bit iffy. The issue is he's signed a contract in basically this year, so we can't get him out of there right now. But I've got my scout on him. We're keeping an eye on him. The potential is a bit iffy on him. So I'm just gonna keep scouting him and see how we do. But I would like him because he's 2-footed and he's got the pace and the crossing and he can play inside forward. But I've got doubts of him. So that is transfer news, guys. I do apologize for being so long. Let's get to the games. That's the team I'm going to go with today for today's match. Actually, obviously, we've got issues with the fact that 3 of my players who would probably realistically could start are on international duty, which is a bit annoying. And we are playing against PSG, which is going to be a very tough game for us. So let's see how we get on, folks. I'm not going to play in 3D because the episode where I talk about going to 3D is not released yet. So I'm in 3D because I did some tests on recordings, which I'm also still checking out how that's gone on before I make a decision to do that. So here we go, folks. PSG in the essentially Community Shield, and let's see how we get on, folks. Obviously, you know it's a full live com because it's the cup final. Actually, you know what? Because of the transfer issues, I'm going to make it a edited live com because otherwise it'll be a really long episode. I want to keep it a bit shorter for you guys. So let's see how we get on, folks. Anthony on the ball now, outright to Fatty in the penalty. Fatty's thrown goal and almost scores with the first shot on target. I'm not sure that was on target then. Cool. Corner kick for Asensio to curl into the penalty area. Whips it in the penalty area. Clear by Virgil van Dijk. Noah gets under control. That's a poor pass, but never mind. Rata. Lindelof, good tackle from Lindelof. Well done. Good defending. Tagliafico over the top. Lindelof reads it really well. Finds Dest. Now Gebe starts, obviously, because Bashile not available. Carpenter. Sandro. Good football, this. Just need to try and create something clear cut for one like Stevens. Great ball to Fatty. Cuts inside. He's beaten everyone here. He's thrown goal. And he's missed it. Wow, that felt like a goal all over that. Free kick for Neymar. Curled in penalty area. Keeper does really well to catch that. Can we get his break? Can we get the break on down the side here? If he just fires it over there, we're on. I don't know what he's waiting for. That's poor from the goalkeeper. That I'd like him to play the ball a bit quicker, really. Anthony. Carpenter. Stevens. If he ball that, I don't know why he's not running through the ball, running through midfield a bit more with the ball. Florentino. Kante. Florentino. Neymar. Casemiro, Tagliafico, Neymar. We're not looking like again. Poor defensive play from Rata. Tagliafico. Just really again. I want to play short passing, but I also again want to play that ball out wide a bit more because that ball was on to the wide area for the counter attack earlier on. Half time, as the game's gone on, I would say we've become the better team. I wouldn't say there's been many clear cut chances for either side, but I think we've been the better team just about. I'm going to say assertive. Happy performance, keep it up. Just not quite creating chances. A few moments where you could play better passes than we have been. I've not been quite there. Hopefully, second half we can pick that up a little bit. Just on the right hand side, trying to do it early on. He's beat his man by a bit of skill or luck, whatever you want to call it, and corner kick. But yeah, it's just when we get to the final third, but the pass has not been quite there. But then again, it is PSG. They are a top side still. Essentially, because the penalty area cleared. Stevens, that pace is really, really good. And yes, for in. But yeah, just need to be more creative and just be more decisive in the final third. Virgil on board the pitch. If it's the young Gomez's thrown goal. Good save. Was that yeah, Gebe. I'll let him off that one because obviously he's a young defender, but that was a massive error that could have cost us a goal. That still might have from his corner kick though. Curled in. For short lines, Dolin passed that first time. Name was offside, surely. Yeah, thought it was. Again, just need to mark him a bit better, really. Again, don't go deep. Press. Neymar. Down the left-hand side. Again, the fullback's getting free down that side again. Tagliafico. Neymar. Gomez. Neymar. Get it clear. Ante, win that. Short ball. Run it. Peggy, get out of his way. Get centrally. There we go. Oh, again, just the final third's not there. We're not looking at good. We're not looking like a team who's going to create anything in terms of clear good chances for Allegri today. That could change in a second though. With one good ball. Fatty's phone goal. Can he finish it this time? He's coming off. He wasted too many chances today as Fatty. Bring him off for Unyavar. And that'll do. Yeah, he's missed too many chances today. He's been on goal at least 3 times where he should have really converted one of them, especially the first one. Yeah, he needs to be taken out of the team, I think, now. Corner kick for Sancho. Kills in penalty. Pellegrini's in there. This might be going to penalties, but I think they're going to score. I'm going to just tell these guys to mark up their fullbacks. Just to try and stop that happening. But again, the bigger picture. When we started this, we were getting dominated by PSG every single time. Now we are competing with them, and another day we're ahead by a couple of goals, maybe a bit better finishing. Tagliafico, Neymar, they're probably going to score now. I've praised them now for how we competed. What happened there? What? The game's given the penalty and not showing what happened. What happened? I can only assume it's for the foul on Neymar. But that is a weird... I've not seen that, I don't think, all year. What a weird glitch that is. Just skips over the highlight and gives the penalty. Doesn't even have a VR call, doesn't even show... Wouldn't know PSG. I don't think they really deserve it. But that's weird. Yeah, give a penalty. Don't tell me why. Fair enough. In the penalty, shoots. Good save again. Ante gets it back in control. Boxes it. Univar. Sandro. Yes, 1-1. We deserve that. I think we've had so many good opportunities in wide areas to score that it's Sandro who scores the goal. I think we deserve that also from the weird penalty. I'm not saying I want a penalty, but I just don't know what happened. I'm assuming it was the tackle on him, like I said. But 1-1. Ante gets the ball. Good ball in. Poor marking there. And... Well, no, no, it's not. Actually, headed back by Univar. 1-1 against PSG. I think we deserve at least a goal. And it's Sancho who scored it. Doesn't score many, but they're important ones when he does. Univar's for a goal here. Literally, that highlight was never going to be a goal, was it? You can tell, can't you? Penalties. So, let's just turn all these off and just go with the... I do this myself, so I know... So at least I know I've done it. Let's see how we get on, folks, in the penalty shootout. It'd be great to get a win over PSG so early on in the season. Anyway, let's go, guys. So we're going to watch this in 3D because why the hell not? It is a penalty shootout. So Neymar stepping up. He scored his first penalty in the game. Can he score the second one? Yes, he can. Pellegrini stepping up now. Let's zoom in a bit more. Let's zoom in a little bit. Come on, Pellegrini. Good penalty. Keep a guess right way, but too much power behind it. Gomez stepping up. The crowd going nuts in the background. Again, same result. Great penalty. Now Sancho stepping up. I don't know if he's good at penalties. Well, he is. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say, I don't recall him taking one before. Woba. Are you any good at penalties, mate? Apparently you are. And all the penalties have been scored so far. Unyavar stepping up now. It's actually amazed me we rack off the name of our team. Again, that side always goes in. It's amazing when we rack up the players in this team now, how much we've built this team up. It's quite impressive. Florentino stepping up. Saved by the goalkeeper. Ante now, come on, Ante. You missed so many opportunities in this game today. Sky one across bar. Don't do it this time. Scores in the bottom corner. There we go. So PSG have to score this penalty to stay in the game. I don't know who's taking it. It's Pellegrini. The guy I keep saying his name and talking about Pellegrini. 2 saves in a row, keeper. Come on, I'd love it if you could do it. So he steps up. He sends it in the wrong way. So it's all down to win it for us. Who's taking our final penalty? I forget the list off the top of my head. Oh no! I know somebody right now who may be watching this who's going to really love this if he scores this penalty. Lindelof stepping up. Yeah, I've missed the list up here, haven't I? Oh, Vichalin stepping up for PSG. Scores. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. It was now it's from a penalty away from winning it. We're now a penalty away from losing it. Des stepping up. Again, I've never seen him take a pen for us yet. It's a good one. You can't fault it. It's round the bottom corner. It's emphatic. Odriozola stepping up now for PSG. Scores. Right. Hopefully now we're getting more of an attacking player taking our next penalty. Who's taking it? Again, we've got a score. It's Sandro. Scored the equaliser. This is why... It's a good thing I edited this game into it. Sandro stepping up. Scored in normal time. Can you score in the penalty shootout to keep us in the tie? Stepping up. Was that right down the middle? It was pretty close down the middle. Marquinhos. We're going to be here forever, guys. We're going to literally be here forever. Marquinhos stepping up. Saved! Another opportunity to win it now. It's... This game never ceased to move. Who's taking our penalty, though? Who is taking... Oh! It's Gibby. On his full debut, can actually win a trophy for us with scoring his penalty. Can he do it? He can! The Scottish wonder kid has scored the winning penalty to win our first trophy of the season. Hilarious. Hilarious. Love it. Love it, like it. Want to see more of it. Brilliant. That is what a way to announce yourself into a new club, especially at Monaco, scoring the winning penalty in a, we'll call it cup final, against, wow, that is fantastic. I think Stevens looked really good. I think maybe he might be better played as a Mazzala to get forward more. I may try that in a few games on camera coming up. But our next game, also PSG. Last season, and this season is exactly the same. So obviously, next game, full live com against PSG. I will update you on any transfers. I doubt there'll be any transfers to do. Like I said, big games like this, I do one-off live comms for them. Today, I did it differently because the transfers are quite in depth, and obviously playing shootouts. Extend the video even longer, so I'll try and edit down as much as I can to around 20 minutes maximum is my limit I try and reach, if not less than that. So yeah, obviously Champions League, after that we'll see what we get in the group stage and all that kind of stuff. I may just jump to, like, after doing PSG, doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I may do PSG, I may do the Champions League game and Nice after that, just to get through a few games, get season going. But next episode is going to be against PSG in the league, and again the full live com will be shown in that. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Thoughts on transfers, thoughts on the Scottish wonder kid scoring a winning goal in the penalty shootout, let me know down in the comments section. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.